Hey Virgo, let's see what's going on in your love life. This is a tarot love reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for any of you lovely cross watchers dealing with a Virgo romantically. Please keep in mind, Virgo, it is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate, and I always welcome you here on my channel to take what works and leave the rest. Now, if you'd like to get a personal reading from me, I do offer those through Etsy, and the link is in the description box below the video. So we're going to jump right into it today, Virgo, and we're going to see what could be coming toward you in love. First message coming out today for Virgo, we have got the Nine of Cups. That's a very nice energy as a standalone card. The Nine of Cups is what we call the dream card, Virgo. It's about wishes coming true, dreams being fulfilled. So this could be indicating that something really positive is going to be happening within your love life, whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship. And it does feel like it could be happening sooner than you expect. So let's see where it goes. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Virgo. And then we've got the Two of Swords. Okay. Interesting. Very different energy than the Nine of Cups. So we've got the Two of Swords. This is a card about being at a crossroads, feeling stuck and not really moving forward. It tends to indicate somebody who is indecisive. I sometimes say that the Two of Swords to me is the procrastinator card of the tarot. But what it tells me is that somebody is stuck. So what I could see potentially going on, just based on the two cards we've got so far, is that you were probably feeling really good, feeling really happy, maybe connecting with somebody, feeling really hopeful and optimistic about where things were going. But now it kind of looks like there's some confusion. There's an energy of feeling stuck. And so I am kind of intuitively feeling some disappointment here where maybe you've been connecting with somebody, maybe you're with somebody in a relationship, things were really, really good, but then maybe all of a sudden your person hasn't wanted to talk about the future. Maybe you've been getting some weird vibes. Maybe you feel like they haven't really been moving things forward. And that's a very big energy of a letdown because it's like you get so excited with the Nine of Cups and then things get stalled and you have to figure out why. Now, just because something is stalled doesn't mean it's over, doesn't mean it's the end of the world, but it does look like something could really be slowing down right now and somebody could be kind of hitting the brakes on the relationship. It could even be you, Virgo. The energy could be interchangeable, so just take it if and how it connects. Let's get one more card about what could be coming toward Virgo right now. King of Pentacles. Okay. I mean, that's really good. This is your energy, Virgo. It's Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but this is a really, really nice card. This is a card about stability, reliability, commitment, consistency. So I'm feeling hopeful, you guys, because the Nine of Cups and the King of Pentacles are two really nice cards. And then sandwiched in between them, we have the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords, like I said, it's more about being stuck. There's, obviously, there's a lot of cards within a tarot deck, right? The Two of Swords is not like the most negative card within the tarot deck by any means, okay? It just indicates feeling stuck, feeling like something is not really moving forward. But the fact that it's followed by the King of Pentacles to me is a positive indicator that things will return to a place of stability. Things will get better. You will get unstuck within this connection and you will move forward, okay? But it might be like, I don't know if a roller coaster is the right way to describe it, but it kind of feels like, yeah, maybe you're at the top, of the roller coaster, you're like those high highs, you're feeling really good, but then it feels like it dips, right? Because there's some sort of indecision, somebody who gets a little bit stuck, but then you get back up to the top and you're feeling good again with that King of Pentacles. So it is a little bit of that roller coaster type of energy perhaps, but it does look like greater stability is coming as you move through this period of, feeling stuck. So I'm very curious to see what could be going on. So what we're going to do, Virgo, is we're going to look more at your person and we're going to look more at you to kind of figure out like, what is this dynamic? What's happening for them? What's up with you? We will look at their overall energy, what they could be feeling right now, what actions they could be taking. I will look at the same thing for you, and then we'll look at the potential outcome. So let's just kind of dig into it and see where it goes. All right, tell me about this person, please, who Virgo is involved with. Wheel of Fortune. That's a really nice card. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune tends to connect to destiny. It tends to represent an energy of like, we're meant to be together, right person, right place, right time. So I do think your person feels an amazing connection with you. And so I don't think they're gonna like just let this go easily at all, right? They obviously feel like there's very special energy between the two of you. It's kind of like a fated connection in a way, Virgo. Tell me more about this person's energy right now. The Death card. Interesting. I mean, that is also big energy. The Death card represents something ending that leads to a new beginning. I mean, maybe your person is going through some very significant shit right now, Virgo, like big changes, something, you know, that's maybe ending in their life. Maybe they're letting go of something that's not working for them. Maybe they're making some big changes, some big shifts within their energy. But the Death card is ultimately a very transformative space, Virgo. It's like, to me, honestly, this is just my opinion as a tarot reader. I really like the Death card and the Tower card. And I know not everybody loves those cards because, yeah, they can be scary. They indicate things getting broken down. They indicate things, you know, ending. But like the overall nuance of those cards is that something better can come next, right? Sometimes with the Death card, we need to let go of something to transform our lives and move on to something better. Sometimes with the Tower card, you have to let, you know, what doesn't work break down and get out of the way so that you can rebuild something better. And so I wonder with this kind of energy here, if your person's been going through a lot personally, and maybe that's why they could be in the Two of Swords. Maybe they're like, I got these big life changes going on, Virgo. Like, my energy and attention is focused on that right now, but once I deal with it, I'll be focused back on you. Oh, tell me. Okay, hold on, you guys. We've got cards flying. I actually had 2 cards flying out. I was like, tell me more about your person. Okay, this is actually really good, you guys. I was gonna pull one more card for their overall energy, but we've got 2, okay? 2 really nice cards. So King of Wands, you could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. And then the Ace of Swords is just a great energy of a new beginning, mental clarity, seeing things, you know, clearly, probably communicating with you about what's been going on. So this is all nice, you guys. It's actually like really, really nice. It doesn't say that things are necessarily easy for your person right now, but I will say that it feels like they're dealing with whatever's happening in a very mature way. I think that they're navigating some sort of personal issue or situation. It's big energy. It does feel like something is changing significantly within their life. I don't know if that's related to career or family relationships or friendships or hobbies or whatever it is, take it how it connects. But I feel like it's clearing out space for them to focus on what's important to them. And you are one of the things that's important to them. And I think they're gonna be talking to you about what's been happening and what's been going on, Virgo. And I don't know, I just feel like some good communication is gonna be coming your way. It's like your person is gonna say, you know what, Virgo, maybe you've been feeling I'm a little bit distracted recently. Maybe you feel like things have been a little bit stuck between the two of us, not really moving forward, but it's because I've got this other thing that I've been dealing with. But now that I've dealt with it, you know, we're all good. All right, so let's see what they could be feeling right now, please. Let's take a look at that. 5 of Pentacles. You know what, you guys? The fact that we had the King of Pentacles in the overall energy and then we've got the 5 of Pentacles here, I'm gonna say that for many of you, the issue that your person's been dealing with has been related to finances and career, okay? So maybe they've been going through a financial challenge, maybe they've been changing careers, maybe, you know, they left one job and then perhaps they've been looking for another job, and you know, the in-between period of looking for a new job can feel challenging sometimes, right? And so I wonder if it's related to money and career. Tell me more about what this person could be feeling, please. Page of Pentacles, but they're reaching out, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just think they've been going through something, but I also see that they're gonna be talking to you about it. Tell me more, please, about this person, what they could be feeling. The Knight of Swords, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, yeah. I don't know, it's kind of weird, you guys. Like, it's not weird. On the one hand, I'm like, yeah, there could be something going on for your person, maybe money issues, changes in career, maybe they're starting their own business. You know, sometimes when you start your own business at first financially, it's like, you know, it's a little bit challenging until the business starts making money. It could be that. But like, I have to say, when it comes to you, I feel a level of certainty here, Virgo. Like, I think your person, they're really into you. Whatever's going on for them has no bearing on how they feel about you. Because when I saw the Two of Swords, at first I was like, that's interesting because it's somebody who's stuck, they're undecided, they don't know what they want. But like, that's not about you. That's about a personal circumstance that they're dealing with. When it comes to you, I'm actually getting like a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm, and a lot of love that this person has for you. And I feel like they're excited about the future. They're excited about where things are going. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're really into you. I don't know how else to say it, you guys. All right, so let's see what actions they could be taking right now, please. The Hanged Man, yeah. It's like there's something in their life right now that they're completely shifting their perspective on, Virgo, right? So it's like they're changing their perspective, things are shifting, things are changing, and I feel like something is really, really like really big happening, you know? And feel free to share in the comments, but I just feel like it's almost a life-changing, life transformative kind of energy, especially with that death card that we had earlier. And it's like your person is seeing things differently with the Hanged Man. They're looking at things differently. I feel like with the Ace of Swords, they've had some sort of big epiphany. It feels really good though. Like the message that I'm getting here is that the changes that are happening for your person are moving them in the right direction. All right, tell me more about what actions they could be taking. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah. I think your person is steady and stable. And I think right now, I'm getting the words building up resources. And I'm gonna tell you as well when I'm picking up on Virgo, you know, sometimes when we're with somebody and we're thinking about the future, your person wants to create stability in the relationship for the two of you. So if they've gone through something recently where they haven't, been as financially stable, maybe that's why they've been putting on the brakes a little bit, right? Because maybe they're looking at it and they're like, yeah, I want to be with Virgo, I want to commit, but I've got these financial things that I'm kind of working through. So that could be one of the reasons they slow things down, because they're like, I want to be able to contribute to this relationship and really show up for Virgo. And maybe they were kind of waiting to build up some of those resources before getting ready to take the next step with you. They feel very well-intentioned. I will definitely say that, Virgo. So tell me more about what actions they could be taking. The Emperor, ooh, juicy, I like that. I like this reading a lot, you guys. So the Emperor is Aries energy, so maybe you're dealing with an Aries. But I've said to you before, the Emperor is often connected to work, money, right? And so this is someone who's very confident. Usually it's someone who's really looked up to at work, respected, admired, all that good stuff. So I do think it is related to money and career. If you're connecting with this energy, for many of you, it does feel like something big is shifting in that area for your person. But I think it's going really well, because the Emperor tells me like, yeah, maybe things slowed down a little bit. Maybe they had some financial stuff that was challenging to deal with, but it definitely looks like they're coming out so much stronger right now. The Emperor is a really positive indicator that things are going really well. So maybe they went through a period where it was a little bit uncertain, getting their finances in order, starting their business, changing their career, whatever it was. But it almost feels like the word I'm getting now is that they're now established in what they're doing, right? They're the King of Pentacles. There was just a little bit of a dip, a little bit of an in-between period where things were maybe not as established for them. And maybe that's what slowed things down between the two of you, because they're like, in their mind, I gotta figure out my career and money. Once I figure that out, then Virgo and I can move forward. Okay, so let's look at you. Tell me about Virgo's energy right now. I love that. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. So we have the King of Pentacles and the overall energy, and now we've got the Queen of Pentacles for you. So I'm just smiling. I don't know. Yeah, it feels good. I'm getting power couple vibes, Virgo. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles suggests that you're probably doing really well financially. Things are going really well. So it's kind of like, here's our power couple, right? Here's you and your person, both kind of rocking it at life, doing amazing, and things just going really well and creating this beautiful sense of stability and happiness and all that good stuff within the connection. So that feels really, really good. I love that that was the first card for you. Tell me more, please, about Virgo's energy right now. Five of Swords, interesting. Okay. So here's the thing, you guys. I'm getting a message. It's kind of specific, but I'll say it. I feel like you've been sticking by your person. Obviously, you guys love each other. And I feel like there's almost some people who have been trying to like meddle and get up in your head, right? So let's use the example. Maybe your person like left one job and then they've been looking for work. I wouldn't be surprised if friends and family were like, I don't know, do you still want to be with them? Like, what if they're unemployed forever? Like, Five of Swords is that really negative, toxic energy where people like try to come in and like plant those seeds of doubt. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe there's been some people for you, Virgo, who've been kind of like meddling and you're like, stop it. Like, this is none of your business. Stay out of it. But it's very dramatic and it's somebody just causing problems. So while you've been going through this with your person, I kind of feel like maybe, you've had to set some boundaries, or maybe there is someone around you right now who's being a little bit toxic. You might have to just think about how to set healthy boundaries. I'm getting like, what I'm getting is somebody talking to another person. I feel like this is your energy, and the other person being like, oh, I think this is a problem, that's a problem. And you're like, this is my relationship. I feel confident in my relationship. It's not for you to have your opinion about it. Like, I feel you kind of firmly saying to somebody, essentially like, butt out, you know? That's the vibe I'm getting. Tell me more about Virgo's energy right now, please. And then the Empress, yeah. We just had the Emperor for your person's energy. I feel we're getting a lot of paired energy in the reading together today. And it feels really good because honestly, what I'm seeing here, Virgo, is that there is a lot of love and connection between you and your person. My sense so far is that things are going to be just fine between the two of you. And one of the things that I really love is that I'm also getting the sense that both of you are united and confident in your connection. So it's like, yeah, sure, with the Five of Swords, people can come in and have opinions about your relationship, but that's their own business. You don't have to bother yourself with that. I'm also getting an example, again, it's highly specific, you guys, but another example of meddling that's strongly coming to mind is like, you're with this person, like I said, maybe something's changing for them. Maybe they decided to quit their job and start their own company or business, right? And so maybe I don't know why, but I'm getting parents have some opinions on this and they're like, that's really risky. Someone shouldn't start their own business. What if they don't ever make money? What if you end up having to financially support them? This is so specific, you guys, but like definitely let me know if it connects. But that's the kind of energy I'm getting with the Five of Swords. It's like other people getting worried about your situation and you're like, I'm not worried about my situation. So you should definitely not be worried about my situation. That's between me and my person. That's not your business. Getting a little bit of sassy energy from you today, Virgo. So let's see what you could be feeling, please. Six of Swords, yeah. I feel like there's good energy here for you and your person about just moving forward. With the Six of Swords, do you see this person looking back? No. The Six of Swords also follows the Five of Swords, which we just saw for you. So it's like leaving behind the bullshit, leaving behind the challenges, and just focusing your energy on moving forward, not getting pulled into past drama, past issues, all that bullshit, right? Tell me more about what Virgo could be feeling right now. Three of Wands, I love that. I love that after the Six of Swords where I'm like, you're not looking back, you're looking forward, which is exactly what the Three of Wands is. The Three of Wands is just getting excited about the future and where things are going, right? And so it feels good. It feels good. You're definitely thinking ahead and getting excited about what comes next. Tell me more about what Virgo could be feeling, please. The World, yeah. Honestly, I gotta say, I'm getting so much love between you and your person. I really, really am, you guys. Like, yeah, okay, maybe something's been going on, something big has been changing for them, or like I said, could be interchangeable, something big has been happening for you, but I am overall getting an energy of two people who really love and support each other. It feels really, really nice, Virgo. I think there's a solid connection here. Okay, yeah, because the World is like happiness, fulfillment, satisfaction. You know, sometimes it's also like wrapping up a cycle, moving on to what comes next, getting excited about that. Let's see what actions Virgo could be taking right now. Six of Cups, okay? So Six of Cups to me, it kind of like represents a beautiful soul connection. It can represent really feeling, I don't know, just good with our person, feeling like we've known them forever. I definitely think there's that vibe here between you and this person, especially with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups. I think there's a lot of memories between the two of you, a lot of nostalgia. And I'm also kind of getting the message that even though there might be challenges that come up and tough moments for the two of you, there's so much happy history. That's the word I'm getting, is the words happy history between you and this person, that it like keeps you going. So even when there's a tough moment, it's like, that's okay because we've got an amazing relationship. Tell me more, please, about what actions Virgo could be taking. Page of Cups, lovely. Yeah, it's like just reinforcing to your person that you love them. This can be the energy of like a really nice heartfelt confession. I think you're just showing your person a lot of love, to be honest. It feels really nice. Tell me more about what actions you could be taking here. And then the Five of Cups, yeah. So here's the thing, you guys. Five of Cups is an energy that shows up when not everything has gone the way we expected, right? And so, like I said, with your person, maybe they've been navigating challenges or changes. Because like I said, whatever's happening, it really feels like it's moving in a really good direction, but that the in-between period might present some challenges. That's what I'm getting. Like I said, maybe if they left their job and they're starting their own business, financially, it might be a little bit rough, in the interim, right? But the payoff is going to be huge. And so when I look at the Five of Cups, it's about looking at the situation and being like, okay, so I could choose to look at the cups that are spilled over. You could, that's your choice, that's your prerogative. Or you could turn around and look at the cups that are upright. And I feel like that's almost the beauty of what I'm seeing in this reading, is that you and your person might be navigating changes together, but both of you are choosing to focus on the opportunities and the potential instead of getting stuck in what hasn't worked or, you know, what might not be working. So what I'm getting here is like a really positive mindset energy. And I think that's probably why I feel such a strong connection with you and your person, because it's like you guys are focusing on what comes next. You're focusing on the exciting opportunities, not the like in-between period where things maybe feel a little bit messy. And that's probably why you guys are unshakable, right? Other people might get caught up in what if they do this and what if they do that and what if it doesn't work? And you and your person are like, we're solid. We're, you know, keeping a good mindset and we're moving forward. So let's see what the potential outcome is here within this situation, please. I love it. I'm excited for you and your person, whatever you guys got going on. So Eight of Wands is like fast moving energy, charging forward. Yeah, I think things are going to be picking up speed between you guys very quickly, very soon. And I think you're going to be fine. Like, I don't know. This reading is interesting because it's kind of like, yeah, things are going on, but what it's really showing to me is a beautiful connection between two people who are united. Definitely watch out, especially for you, Virgo, for other people trying to meddle a little bit and plant those seeds of doubt. I always say, if you get that kind of energy coming at you, you know, respectfully set healthy boundaries for yourself, because it's not for other people, in my opinion, to determine like if your relationship is good or not. You and your person know your relationship is great. If other people want to have opinions about what you guys are doing, I mean, that's their prerogative, but they can keep that to themselves, because at the end of the day, I think you and this person have a tremendous amount of love. And I'm also, to kind of finish the reading, I'm also getting the message that it almost feels like your person is going to take a bit of a risk. And that's why maybe other people are a little bit like, oh, what's happening? But like, it's going to pay off. I'm getting that as well. It's like, something that maybe feels a little bit risky, there's going to be a payoff for it in a really positive way as well with this energy, okay? So that's what I see for you today, Virgo. If you enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. If you'd like to get a personal reading, I do offer those through Etsy, and the link is in the description box below the video. Of course, I wish you love, I wish you happiness, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.